Ace's legacy, the spirit of the F-190 lives on in
Ace's legacy in every detail.
Ammo's Ace's Legacy FW190A5 Premium Edition includes the complete armament and engine, faithfully reproduced with a high level of detail. This kit includes all the necessary resin and photo-etched parts used to detail the engine and fuselage armament. All resin parts have supports, which are removed with saws and cutting pliers quickly and easily. Each piece is sanded to completely remove any excess resin. Following the instructions, the pieces are assembled with slow-dry cement. The thinner and smaller pieces can be cut with scissors. With a sharp blade, the excess resin supports can be removed from the parts quickly. Separate the machine guns from the resin supports with cutting pliers. Again, sand away any remaining excess resin. A triangular blade is used to thin the resin film on the machine gun shafts. Assemble all the parts of the machine guns, always following the instructions, using slow-dry cement. Add the wiring and glue it in place with instant-dry cement. With slow-dry cement, the machine guns are fixed to the assembly. The first step in moving on to the different parts that make up the engine is to separate the resin supports using a saw. A quick sanding is used to remove excess resin and leave the parts clean and ready for assembly. The photo-etched parts are cut by resting the fret on a hard surface. The pieces of the engine are joined with slow-dry cement. The small resin details of the engine were then glued in place. Before gluing the photo-etched parts, we recommend making a couple of marks as a reference for perfect alignment. The slow-dry cement is deposited and the photo-etched parts placed with tweezers. Assembly continues by gluing the different parts of the motor. To glue the photo-etched wiring, we use the fast-curing ultra-liquid cement. The photo-etched parts are glued in place, adding an exceptional level of detail and realism to the engine assembly. The next resin piece is added, and continue gluing the wiring, a process that must be done with patience and precision. Next, the exhaust pipes were separated from the supports and the excess resin removed. Each one of the exhausts is then placed in their different positions, and once aligned, we glue with fast-drying ultra-liquid cement. To glue the small photo-etched parts on the engine, ultra glue diluted with water is used. Assembly continued by placing all the photo-etched parts by always following the order of the instructions. The rest of the pieces that form the engine were then added. Next, the whole of the armament assembly was glued to the engine supports. To leave the engine compartment open requires removing several panels from the cowling, as indicated in the instructions. The panels were cut with a saw. A good idea is to mark the different areas to be removed with a marker. Each piece is sanded to be removed with a marker. Next, the engine assembly is fitted to the fuselage, and the front part of the cowling placed. The upper cowling is placed and the surface details aligned. Secure and glue the cover with fast ultra-liquid cement, which will act by capillary action. The next step is to address the rest of the resin covers, separating them from their supports and sanding them clean. The addition of the latches in photo-etched parts gives a very fine level of realistic detail to the model. The latches are placed with ultra glue diluted with water, which provides plenty of time to place or to move them. To secure the photo-etched parts, we apply a small drop of fast ultra-liquid cement on the inside. The covers are glued in place with slow-dry cement. The rods that hold the motor covers are an outstanding scale detail. Each is glued in place with instant dry cement. The propeller shaft is added next, and once dry, the fan housing added. One of the final steps is to add the resin propeller, which was simply assembled by following the instructions. Finally, one of the two options of armament covers is added, and with this step, we have created the highly accurate engine and exceptionally detailed machine guns. Discover the fine detail of the Aces Legacy series by Ammo and the different versions available in our web store, www.ammo.es. Discover many more videos on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate notifications. Thank you for watching.